Alright, hello everybody. This is Andre from Juwan Fitness once again. I hope that you're having a wonderful Wednesday. You're preparing for your Thanksgiving. So I just got back from Total Wine to get me a couple types of wine. Now the favorite wine that I actually ended up getting there is called the Red Popsicle. I believe I had to check the label later on when I get done with this video exactly what it is, but it's a very sweet type of wine. It's very good for, summer occasions, so game nights, relax with the boys, hanging out with the family and all that stuff. And what is your favorite type of wine? Do you prefer white wine, red wine, sweet, dry, bittersweet, partially dry, semi-sweet? Because I'm more of like a very sweet wine type person. I don't like the dry type. Now anyway, let's get on to this video right now, what it's truly about. So I'm going to be talking about how to really improve your core to make it stronger, as well as develop your abs, because this is very important. Because a lot of people, including myself early on in my fitness journey, the mistake I made was when I was trying to shred fat and get lean, was that I wasn't in calorie deficit. I was doing that right, but I just did not completely trim my abs at all. I would do minimum exercises, or sometimes I wouldn't do anything at all. And yes, it is true that you will get abs if you are in a calorie deficit and you get under 10% body fat, but the key is you want to make sure that they're defined. You don't want to have flat abs that are underdeveloped. And that was my problem during my first year of cutting, where my whole midsection was flat. I had an average 2 here, but to really making sure that your physique is on point and you get those bulgy six-pack, and even when you are lean bulking, you want to make sure that you're maintaining your six-pack, your abs, because you don't want to end up eating a whole bunch of food for 5 to 6 months, and then you're going to realize that, my six-pack abs has disappeared. And what I do now, and to prevent that from happening, you want to make sure that you're eating at a slight caloric surplus, which is 250 to 500 calories above maintenance, and that's going to help you stay as lean as possible while you're putting on muscle mass. Now, besides that, I want to talk about the exercise that you can do to really develop that midsection. So the first exercise is to do hanging leg raises. So when you do this exercise, make sure that you find a pull-up and chin-up bar, and what you want to do is, as soon as you do like this, you find the bar, and then what you want to do is try to bring the legs up to the bar and then go down again slowly in a controlled motion. You don't want to be swinging your momentum or arching your back. You want to make sure that your back is straight and level so that you don't hurt yourself. Now, if you can't bring your legs up to the bar, then you can always start the knee bend version, which is a lot easier. And that's where I started with, to be honest. When I was first doing the hanging leg raise exercise, I couldn't get my feet all the way up to the bar. It was very difficult. So start with the knees first, and then slowly but surely progress up until you're able to get your legs up to the bar and your feet onto the bar, to make it a lot easier and more effective. Now, what rep range should you actually do it to make sure that you get the most effect? So I would say 6 to 10, and then once you're able to do 3 sets of 10 reps, then you can actually go right into the next variation to go a little bit higher, and you keep doing that until you get where you are. The next exercise to do is, side planks. Side planks is very good for developing the obliques, because that's very important. It's one thing to focus on here, but you want to make sure that you have well-defined obliques. And to be honest, I've been bulking for the last 3 months, so my obliques are still there, but they were a lot more defined when I was at a lower body fat. I'm at around 10% right now. I was at 7 back in July and August, so they're still there. So the obliques, that's really going to help with your core strength as well. And when you're doing the side planks, aim to do 2 sets for and hold it for at least 30 seconds. And you want to work your way up to eventually doing that for 2 minutes per side. And you want to rest a minute in between sets to make sure that's more effective. And then the next exercise that you could do is pulse-ups. Now, pulse-ups is very good for developing midsection right here. And you're going to build tremendous core strength with this exercise. So on the pulse-up, what you want to do is you want to find you a bench, and you want to lay down like this, and you bring your knees all the way up to your abs, and you push out explosively. And you want to superset this when you're doing the hanging, or when you're doing a hanging leg or knee raises, to really get that burn. You're going to feel it a lot, and you may only be able to do 4 or 5 reps, but do no rest time. It's a superset with the hanging leg raises or knee raises, and you're really just going to feel it right in here, and that's really going to make you a lot stronger in the core area. And the next exercise that you can end up doing is, hold on one second, dragon flags. This is a very advanced exercise. When you're doing the dragon flags, make sure that when you start, you may not be able to go all the way. What you want to do is go all the way up, take your legs up, and you want to slowly go down like this, and then you go back up. Now, at first, you may not be able to do that, so just do the best that you can. Aim for at least 6 to 10 reps in 3 sets, and rest 60 seconds between sets. And with the dragon flag, that's really going to help you be a lot more limber. It's going to make you more flexible, as well as improve the strength and power of your core, and you're really going to get your abs defined with that. Like these exercises, you don't need any weight whatsoever, and you're going to be able to still get stronger with progressive overload, because you don't want to have abs that are too bulky. Now I'm going to give you a one weighted ab exercise that you can do in order to really help you get that physique, as well as adding a bit more definition to your abs, and that is the seated leg tucks. Now with seated leg tucks, this exercise here, you want to focus on finding a bench, and you want to sit down, get at least a 5-pound weight to start off. If you can already do 3 sets of 10 reps body weight, with the knee tucks, you basically allow the bench, sit down, and then you do this, where you try to push the weight up to your stomach, and then you slowly release down, and you do that for 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps, and you increase the weight by 5 pounds, and so on. But remember not to go too much on this exercise, because you're not trying to injure yourself. So I would say maximally do 25 pounds of seated knee tucks, and that is it. Now, in order to maximize the strength, make sure that you're adding squats into your routine, because even though it's a leg exercise, squats really focus on just about every part of your body, and it works a whole wide range of muscle groups. So the squat is definitely going to help you develop core strength overall if you are doing the exercise right. So I'm going to give you a tip when it comes to doing your squats correctly. Now, if you can actually go to parallel, then just keep doing that. But if you have a bit of trouble, getting to parallel, or if you want to go down to a lower depth, like if you like to do the ass to grass squat, for example, and you're that type of person, then find you some 5 or 10 pound plates and just put them in front of you near the squat rack. And what you want to do is put your heel on squat, and you squat all the way down, and you're going to find out that you're going to go a lot lower, and you're going to get a lot more leg work. It's really going to work the hamstrings much more effectively. I learned this trick from a guy in the gym last week who's been lifting for 15 years. He basically told me and my friend, y'all doing the squat right, but in order to really improve the exercise and to get that leg development and size in, and to really work your core, just get the plate. So that's what we've been doing so far, and that's all I have for you. If you have any more questions, then feel free to let me know in the video. We got a discussion about it. What other exercises about the abs that you want me to do, is because let me know in the comment section below, because I could definitely take my time and give you some more recommendations on how to get that lean, shredded, 6-pack physique, and even to maintain it while you're lean bulking, such as where I am at 10% body fat right now. And I'll be doing this for like another 2 or 3 months, and I'll try to aim to stay at that range below 11% if I possibly can, because I'm trying to get up to 175 pounds. I'm at 164 pounds right now, so I have 11 pounds to go, roughly about 3 to 4 months of lean bulking. So I say at the end of March, I'll be at my goal of 175 pounds, which I'm really happy about. But make sure that you share this video, like, subscribe to the channel. Remember that is very important, because the more people that see my videos and my content, the more people I can possibly help and get them the best physique that they possibly can have, as well as become a much better version of themselves over time. And just let me know, give me your feedback of what my videos have been so far, so I can learn how to improve. Or if you like my feedback, tell me, oh, Andre, you're doing this good, you're doing this perfectly, I like what you're talking about, you give me a lot of information and content, it's entertaining, it's just a lot of fun to be in there. Or, Andre, you can improve on this, or you can actually talk about another topic. So let me know. I hope that you enjoy your Thanksgiving, and stay tuned, because I'm going to do a short video about short exercise on my Instagram, which is Andre Suave, tomorrow, so you don't want to miss out on that one. It's going to be a very fun video, and that's all. Have a good night, and I'll see you.